Hello, this is Kindle Unlimited Reviews, and this is my review of Blood Mage by Edmund Hughes. Jack goes back to his island home after a long time away. He is there to settle his grandfather's estate. Instead, he finds himself a millionaire and a vampire. Now he struggles to control himself and get back to being a human. The main character is Jack. He is a guy who wanted things to go back to the way things were. He comes back to the island thinking he can strike up a relationship with his friend Katie after years of neglect. Of course, this is foolish, and it is made clear to him that he is not welcome. He does not have any dreams or goals. He's just kind of floating. So it's clear that he is not really trying hard to control his vampire urges. The other main character, Katie, is a student of Jack's grandfather and a supernatural problem solver. Or you can just think of her as a vampire hunter. But that is not her entire life. She's going to retire and live a normal life with her fiancé. Even though she repeatedly says she won't change her life for Jack, she is very accommodating. What I liked about this book is that there's an erotic bend to it, but not enough to make it a romance or an erotica. The scenes are done well. I like that there's not a hint that Jack is some kind of chosen one, and that he's not responsible to save the world or anything. The problems are more local. He could have left the island and still be ignorant of the supernatural world, and go on with his life. What I did not like is that while Katie is trying to live a normal life, as Jack's grandfather said that she should, she repeatedly brings up and accuses Jack of messing up her life, or reminding him that she has her own things to do. And that seems unneeded. He knew nothing of the supernatural world, and she knows this. She was so busy giving him the cold shoulder at the start of the book that she did not protect him from his enemies. I can look past this though, because she does go above and beyond to protect him despite saying all this. Another problem is Katie's fiancé is a drunk coward. It's so obvious that he's going to be tossed aside so Jack and Katie can get together guilt-free. It's better than having her cheat on some poor guy. But still, if the author is going to go the whole guy proves himself to girl and she leaves fiancé for him thing, then go all the way, or better yet, just not have her engaged or dating in the first place. There is a lot that I did not talk about, like the vampire who turned Jack, or the mayor, or the superhero-like actions Jack seems to be leaning toward. That's because I believe all this is background to the harem building story that this will end as. That's not a bad thing. Having several adventures is a good way for the group to get to know each other, and that makes it easier to read. So, as for recommendations, all I can say is that I'm going to be reading the next book.